Okay, well, now that we're official, everybody welcome to our Logan Reentry Council meeting. We will be merging in the very near future with Mingo County. We're going to bring the two together because most of us are all working and growing and loving in both counties. So we think it'll just make it more efficient to have us all on the same meeting. I want to thank you all for taking time to join us today. Ms. Regina Varney is going to talk to us about Project Empower. So let's make her feel super welcome. She was worried it was going to be formal. I said, absolutely not. It's not super formal. It's, most of the people on the call, and we all work together and love people in our community together all the time. Ms. Regina, if you want to tell us a little bit about Project Empower, you can tell us about your role and just what Project Empower is doing for the Logan community. That would be awesome.
Okay. Yes, I love talking about Project Empower. I love getting the word out there because a lot of people that I speak with, they're like, I've never heard of this, and it's been here for a few years. I didn't know anything about it until I started working here. But it's a community-based collaborative effort to reduce the risk of neonatal abstinence syndrome here in Logan County. And we do help other counties, but we're based here in Logan, and we provide family planning, treatment, MAT. We help individuals, parenting individuals, pregnant mothers, and women of childbearing age. We help them in any way that they need help to, become stable parents and family oriented, so we do family planning, reproductive health. We partner with Logan Regional and Dr. Moose's office. We work really closely with him, and they give us referrals for, anybody that's having, substance use disorder. I know we don't call it that anymore, but problematic substance use. But definitely we help anyone that's referred to us. And there's no paperwork to be referred. You just call me or send them over and we can start services. We have family planning, reproductive health. We offer a Time Out for Me class, and it's like an assertive and sexuality workshop for women. It's for women to own their bodies and be able to say no when they want to, or, just to be able to defend themselves and stand up for their rights. And then we offer parent dollar incentive programs, like if the women go to their OB appointments, or we get them signed up for WIC, food stamps, whatever they may need, and they get dollars for that. And we have a baby pantry that we let them, choose from what they need. And then we also do an activities group every Thursday. Like right now, we were just talking, we just did yoga classes. So we had 6 weeks of yoga classes, and we take anyone who wants to go. Like we have women here that, they don't participate in a lot of things that Project Empower, we still take them, and we let them know that there's life outside of, in recovery. We can work together. Women can stand strong, empower each other, and just getting back to that, there's life after addiction. We take them to get their hair done, we get their nails done, we go to movies, we've had lunch dates, and just, making them feel like they have a life and they can do so many more things than they were stuck at home, in that terrible, terrible place. And I know firsthand how that feels. And just having someone there to support you and, stand with you and show you that there is a way out of this. There's a way out, and we can stand strong together. And then we have the peer recovery support and recovery coaching. We also do individual, group, and couples counseling. We do therapy, We have parenting classes. Um, we help with transportation mainly. That's like one of our biggest things because transportation is so hard. And if a lady or, they're trying to get to their prenatal appointments, we take them to their OB. We go get them, we take them. If they need to go to the pharmacy, we take them to the pharmacy, wherever they may need to go. And we go to the hospital 3 times a week, go up to the labor and delivery floor and just see if there's anybody there that we may need to speak with, or anybody test positive or has had a history, like if they say they receive MAT and they haven't used during their whole pregnancy, that doesn't matter. We can still help them. And there's, no judgment, there's no fees, it's completely free. Anyone just needing a little help. And we help with GED, we help with driver's license, housing, we help them get signed up for HUD. And we partner, with the Logan Regional and the ER. If someone comes in there, with any kind of substance use, they call us and we go straight over and talk with them and, just tell them about our services and see if they need any help with anything. And I don't know what else. Yeah, maybe just ask me some questions and I'll be happy to answer them.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to pop in. I know and love Project Empower very much. I've literally got to go to some events with them where we went to the Dirty Birds
Yeah.
baseball game and just got to go enjoy. Like Regina said, they're doing a lot of community building and helping these women realize that life can be fun without substances, all the things like yoga is super important, like just learning your body and learning how to start with physical activities at all. And they've come over here to the office and did, what was that, collaging? I literally just I was cleaning my office finally and found some of those
Vision
magazine
boards.
pieces for vision boards. There you go. And just really super awesome stuff. They've invited me to speak at a luncheon, just to talk about my journey a little bit. And I don't know, there was a woman one time that needed a ride to the bus station. Do you remember that, Regina? I'm not sure if you were working there yet,
I'm not sure if
but
I was.
and they had called me and asked me if I would be willing to take her over there. And they paid, the gas to get her over there, paid her bus ticket because she just had to get out of here. Let me not get emotional. She was just in a really bad situation and they were able to help her and take care of that and just get her out of here and get her into a safe environment. So they literally saved that woman's life. And like Regina said, this is an organization that's been around. And honestly, until that day, I didn't really know much about it. And I'm at, work with the Day Report and partner with the Day Report pretty often. And it wasn't a resource that I knew that I could utilize. But it's literally, any woman in childbearing age, and that's a pretty broad spectrum of folks, that have this support. And all of the people that work at Project Empower are just special people.
Also, they don't have to have a substance use disorder. They can be at risk. And like in our community, everybody's at risk. Poverty, just someone in the house using, lost your job, all those things make you at risk in this community. And we just want everyone to know that there is hope and there's help. Like I had a lady message me today. She just lost her job and she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you know anyone? I went straight and got her an application. And I said, I got you an application. And she's like, you don't know how much this means to me. And I'm like, girl, I got you. Come in whenever you want me to bring it to you, and I love being able to reach out and help people and working with these women, it makes my recovery so much stronger. Like I love being able to just get out there in the community and let people know what we can do for them. And I always ask them, is there something you need? What do you need? Because they're like, what can you do? I'm like, we can do whatever you need. And if I can't do it, I know somebody who can. And then I call Heather.
Well, and this is where I get most of my people, places, and things, Regina. We do these once a month, and we have them in the different areas as well. Just these are all our folks. Well, not everybody's here, but these are, it's our plug-in for folks that support reentry and recovery. And we come here to figure out how in the world we can help support each other, support our folks. And we should, like I said, we share events and little tidbits and stuff that we're doing throughout the months. But this is a place where we can come to encourage each other too. If we need support from our other organizations. Dave, you came off mute.
Yeah, I would.
What you gonna say?
I definitely, I love that. And I want to maybe figure out a way we could partner with you guys and like some of your events and help out. And maybe if I could set up a time to like meet with you and like learn more about it, because like that's my jam. Anything you're doing out there, meeting people where they are, like that's my favorite.
Absolutely. That would be great. And anyone who wants to do that, partner, or just go out and we can schedule something to get to know each other and what, you do, what I do, and how we can help each other. So that would be awesome.
Yeah, if you want to, just put your info in, I guess, in the chat or whatever, and I would definitely get a hold of you.
Well, I think you're on my work phone, so I can message you that way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything? Because on that note, you guys just reminded me that we didn't do any who's here. Let's do introductions. We usually do that at the beginning, Regina. So sorry for that. So I'm Heather Gregory. I work for the Reach Initiative. I am here in Logan, but I cover Logan, Lincoln, Mingo, Boone, and McDowell counties. Yes, thank you, Krisha. Krisha just shared this contact information spreadsheet. If everybody's information is not on there, if you want to share it there, this is a collective of all of the reentry councils too. So if like we're sending where we put that girl on a bus. Now she went to Chicago, so we didn't have a reentry council thing there. But if she was going to Martinsburg and we had reentry council folks in Martinsburg, then we can link her in with resources when she gets there. And that's kind of the point and the beauty of these reentry councils is so that we're not sending anybody in blind if they go to an area that's new for them, because a lot of us had to do new people, places, and things. And it's good to have a support system when you get there. So let's backtrack. Does everybody want to introduce themselves? No, Chris? All right, your first thing, Chris. Chris Baker.
Way to get it out of the way. Hey, Chris Baker. I work for the Recovery Group of Southern West Virginia. I'm the Recovery Services Program Director at our Logan Recovery Community Center. Next.
Well, I'm Regina Varney. I'm the care coordinator here at Project Empower. And I've been working here about 6 months, and I absolutely love it. This is such a great program, and just getting the word out. I'm so glad that you guys invited me, and I'm so thankful that I get to do this job every day. And if anybody wants to reach out and we can work together just to help our community. And like I said, we will absolutely help anyone. You don't have to fill out any papers. You can send them here. You can call here. We will talk to anyone. We will meet them where they're at. We will literally drive to where they are, pick them up if they need a ride, if they need, to go to treatment. We absolutely offer that. And yeah, that's it.
Barb, you're off mute. You might as well go next.
Okay, I'm Barb Ellis, PRSS for Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare.
Thanks, Barb.
Love you, Barb.
I can go. My name's Paige Stacy. I work with the West Virginia Drug Intervention Institute. I am the education and outreach coordinator. I've been with them for a year now. I love what I do. I love meeting people right where they're at. Also, like a lot of people on here, I support every one of you here. If there's anything I can do for you, we work with everything from placing one box to getting people into treatment. I'm also a PRSS, so anything. I mean, we're just here to help. I'll help with events if you're short staffed or just need somebody. So I'll put my information in the chat and just reach out.
Thank you, Paige.
I'll go ahead and go since I'm off mute. My name is Aaliyah Tanner. I am the CAP and PABS advocate with Disability Rights of West Virginia. Disability Rights is the federally mandated protection and advocacy group for people with disabilities in West Virginia. CAP and PABS are specific programs to employment, overcoming barriers to employment for people with disabilities. CAP is specifically tied to Division of Rehabilitation Services, and PABS is specifically tied to the Social Security program called Ticket to Work. And most people going through some sort of reentry or recovery have some sort of other disability. So that's why we come in here. I have put my contact information, but I also put our website in the chat. I recommend anyone and everyone going to our website. It is full of self-advocacy tools. Our brochures are also there, but we have all kinds of things. And you have somebody who has a child that has an IEP and they need to write that letter to the school. We got a template letter on our website. Someone who may be verbal, nonverbal in some way. We have EMS communication cards that are PDFs. All you got to do is print it off however you want. Laminate them, do whatever you want, keep them in your car. I keep one in my car just because after I saw it and I realized that there's a lot of different reasons that someone may be nonverbal, not just autism. So I recommend keeping our website as like your first contact for information, but also if you need more than that, it has our contact information as well as our email, our Facebook, and all of that on there too. So
Wealth of information. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'll go. Seth Hansen with Groups Recover Together. I'm the West Virginia Partnership Development Manager. We're an outpatient opioid treatment program. 7 locations across the state, but also offer telehealth virtual option as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Seth. We got Dave and Krisha left.
Well, Dave just turned his camera off, so oh, there he's back. I'm Krisha Spears with the Reach Initiative. I host all the reentry councils or make sure that everybody needs what they need to do the reentry councils, behind the scenes stuff. So when Heather needs something for a mentee, she says, hey, can you order these boots or this birth certificate or whatever it is. So I'm not doing the direct service, but I'm doing all the support work for Heather and the rest of the navigators. Dave, you're last.
Always. I'm Dave Taylor. I do outreach for Wise Path Recovery Center, both locations, and soon to be a third location. I've been really involved in Logan and the coal fields. I'll be down tomorrow in Lincoln County. We're signing an MOU with their QRT to try to help them jumpstart their program. We are sponsoring the Reach initiatives, whatever day with the t-shirts they trusted me to design. So watch out. But I'm really just trying to get into all the little nooks and crannies, because even though I've been doing this for so long, I'm still learning about new programs. And I think, like that Project Empower, I think that we could do a lot of positive things together. And like anybody in here, anytime you have any event that you want people to come and like set up a table or speak, I've been known to go on and on every now and then, but like just anything I can do to be a part of the community, that's what I love. I hate formality, all that stuff. But if you call me and you got something going on and you want people there, I've showed up. What was that? Was it Logan County or Boone County? They called me on Christmas Eve because their Santa canceled. Yours truly showed up to play Santa. Like whatever I can do, like if keep me busy, that's what I want. So anything you need, like just give me a call. And I'm like so many people. If I can't do it, somebody on my phone can.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it all go around is us being able and willing to do those things. So since everybody's introduced, I will give the plug for that event with the t-shirts Dave's talking about. That's going to be our second chance event day. So April is second chance month. And we always like to do a shindig and get everybody there. So everybody bring your tables and your stuff and show up. Dave's bringing t-shirts. And we really would love to have everybody there. We try to have as many organizations with information there so that if somebody is there looking for their second chance, then they have the opportunity to be able to do it. I believe Barb's been able to get people into treatment same day on that, and that's just stinking beautiful, and we love that. That's literally the whole point. We always invite speakers to talk about the value of their second chance or third or fourth, and how they've been able to utilize those, and how they're being able to be productive members of our community and able to help other people with their second chance. So it's always a good time. I think we don't have a flyer yet because I think Amber's moving it to the college, but I'm not sure that we've gotten the full confirmation on that yet. So I do not have a flyer or anything to share at this time, but that is soon to come. Hey, Tim.
Heather, we do have the date on that. You might want to let them know it's
Yeah.
April
Oh, yeah.
24th.
Sorry. It's April 24th. We have the date. We just don't have the rest of the details yet, but it is April 24th. So go ahead and stick it in your calendar. I think Tim's having some in and out problems. So
No,
I
I
there
think
he
I'm
is.
in finally. I figured out I was on a Zoom Tuesday, no problem. My audio quit working between then. So I'm sorry for the delay and the hassle.
It's okay, Tim. We don't want to miss you though. We just did our round robin because I missed it at the beginning. If you want to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name's Tim Seacrest. I think you can see that. And I'm pastor at First Christian Church here in Logan. Hello, Barb. That's Barb with a point.
Hello, Tim. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you. Anyway, I've been getting your emails for a while, and I came in from a meeting this morning. I don't have that many, but I did for lunch, and saw this email and thought, hey, look what time it is. I'm going to get on and meet these folks. So here I am.
Well, we are really glad to have you.
Thank you.
So Miss Regina talked about, because I know you've had some connection problem, Project Empower and what they're able to do for our community. So if you have women from your church that might need support, then reach out to Ms. Regina on that. The only announcement I think you missed was April 24th. Stick it in your calendar. We are having a second chance day event. April is second chance month, so we always like to celebrate that with some stories of encouragement and some resources for folks that are seeking after their second chance. So we'd love to have you there. And
Thank you.
then
I will be in Georgia that week, I'm afraid to say.
okay.
Not afraid to, but won't be able to make this. So going down to see my 94-year-old dad.
Oh, well, you have a great trip. Safe
Thank you.
travels. The other thing that I actually want to let Miss Barb talk about because it's her idea. So I don't want to take her thunder. So Miss Barb, do you want to share about our day of service?
I would love to. Like you said, Heather, we're always looking for ways to give back. We're looking for ways to get together and support recovery. And so I was in a national meeting I guess about a month ago, called Recovery Mobilization. And they had some ideas about how to make recovery visible. And there were a lot of good stuff, but there was one thing that stood out to me, and that was they talked about a day of service, a day of giving back to the community and everything. And so called up my buddies, and we all got together and talked about it. And so on May the 30th, we are going to have a day of giving back to the community, to anybody and everybody in recovery that wants to say thank you. You know, that's a big part of recovery, is the gratitude part of it and everything. And so what we came up with is that we are going to do some picking up garbage on the side of the road. And the thought is that we're bringing together all our different people, all our different organizations, all the people that come together with us every time we do one of these things. And each group will have their own section. We want to spread out across the county. And each group will have their own section of the road that they choose. We're going to have shirts. On the back of the shirts, Amber's the one who comes up with our slogans, and so she's coming up with something about a day of service that will be on the back, but on the front, each individual group will have their logo on the front, and we can either make signs or have signs made that'll be posted on the road from where you start to where you end your picking up garbage. And it's going to let you know. A lot of times we do things and you don't want the credit for it. This time we do. This time we want people to know who this is and what this is. So we'll have signs that lets everybody know what group is where and why we're out there and what we're doing it for. And we're going to have a lot of publicity about this. But the exciting thing is that Amber asked me if I would go to the Lions Club and speak to the Lions Club, because if you know the Lions Club, you know that they're notorious for these cleaning up on the side of the road things and stuff. And so I went and talked with them Monday night. They were more than receptive. They voted on the spot to join us, to be with us in that. They voted on the spot to help us with supplies and the stuff that we need to do it. But after the meetings, what I'm excited about, and one of the members of the Lions Club came to me and talked to me after the meeting, wanted to know if I knew who Burke Allen was. And I said, yeah, I know him, but I don't know him. Well, he's her cousin. And she asked me if I went to see the Hazard movie. And I said, oh, yeah, we were up there for that. We did some resources for that too. And she asked me if it was okay for her to ask Burke if he could get a couple of the actors from the Hazard movie to come and be with us that day. So this is not a definite, it's not a thing that has been absolutely booked yet, but there's a very good possibility that we may, she said that it's in the air that there may be a hazard too. And she said they might want to come and do for publicity. I said, I don't care why they come. If they come and they help us publicize our thing, I don't care why they come. So we'll be finding out about that soon. And if we find that out, we definitely will be advertising that and letting people know. But she told me that if they can't get them, she said that she knew that Landau would come. So we'll either have both Landau and a couple of the actors from Hazard, or we'll at least have Landau. So pretty big news for our event. So
Yeah, that is awesome. I didn't know that until just now, so that's exciting. That is super awesome, Barb. Good plug in. So Chris, important here, make sure you put that on the recovery group calendar, because I don't know if it's a well-known fact, but it's well known to me that recovery group does trash pickup once a week. The girls do. I don't know if the boys do. I know the girls do because I did it. So I don't think Fridays is normal trash pickup day, but maybe you guys can rearrange. And
I
would
think the
love for you guys
Fridays are
to
one of
join
our
us.
more open days.
Okay, see,
What day is that on March what?
March or May
May.
30th. Friday, May 30th.
Yep, just get with me, Barb, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, we do stuff for Lions
what'd you say,
Club.
Chris?
Get with me and let me know what area you want the recovery group to do.
That's up to you, buddy. That's it. We're going to let every group. I've talked to, and once again, you know, everybody always does fantastic. I've already talked to OVP. One that I know I'll be seeing you today. We talked to the Reach Initiative already. Is involved. QRT's already involved. I mean, we would love to have the empowerment project, the project then come, Regina. And by the way, let me tell you, I'm so proud of you. You did a great job with that presentation, and I'm so proud of you. But yeah, we want as many different organizations and groups as we can get together, and as we go forward with the planning of this, we're gonna let everybody kind of choose where they want to go and what they want to do, and but we want to spread out across the county.
Yeah, we need to make a spreadsheet. Maybe we print out a map and then we can like highlight even. We'll
No,
figure that out.
those are the things that you're so good with, Heather. So
Thanks, Barb. But yes, we will get that part of the organization stuff up and running. Because we'll make sure the girls will probably already have the couple of spots cleaned by Friday. Because I think, do they do it on Tuesdays? Is when trash pickup is. They're out there every week though. And it's
Yeah,
like you said, Barb, those are the things that we don't usually want to claim the things for, and they're doing it every week. But it'll be awesome for the community to know that we are giving back, because sometimes it's that bad rep that comes with it, you know, all the things. So for us to put our faces with the let's help the community, and we've done it literally right here physically. You can see the good that we have done. I think it's beautiful.
and part of it too, Heather, is we're gonna try to plan this for a couple of hours from 10 to 12, and then when we finish that, meet up at a central location where everybody can kind of get together. We'll try to have maybe some hot dogs and stuff,
Yeah.
feed them, and just give everybody time to kind of hang out and enjoy each other and everything. And like you said, just put a better spin on things. Let people see the good in recovery.
I think it's awesome. I love it. Barbara always has the best ideas. She comes up with these great things and then lets us help bring them to fruition. Okay, does anybody else have anything going on that we need to put in our calendars?
Hey, Recovery Group's having a bingo event April 4th. If anybody's
April 4th.
interested, get a hold of me. I got tickets, $25 a piece. There is all kinds of prizes you can win, from purses to whole chainsaw to 65-inch TV to luggage to outdoor fire pit, all kinds of stuff this time.
Where, what time is it?
6 p.m.
Okay.
at
The event center.
yeah, Special Occasions Event Center up Omar, up 44.
I didn't get to come last time. Listen, that first time, I thought them little ladies from the churches were going to beat me up. Because you remember, there was like one table. I don't know what it was. I just keep saying it was the favor and the grace of God, because it was like 5 of us at that table won at the same table. And them ladies were looking at me like we were cheating, and we weren't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time. Everybody has a good time, and it's for a good cause. It raises money for the recovery group, and to help people with substance use issues. So all the money goes to a good cause.
Yeah, it's a great time too, and definitely for a good cause. And the residents help put it together and everything too, help with the food. And if you like, while you're sitting at the bingo table, if you need a drink or something, you don't even have to worry about missing a dog on your bingo card, because they will come around and you just let them know that you need a pop, and they'll take your order for your food and your refreshments. So it makes it super easy to enjoy yourself while you're playing.
Yeah, I've been going for 7 years, and I mean, I ain't won a thing, but I keep going back.
I won. I did win, and literally I never win anything, but I won.
Put you on my resentment list that night.
I literally, I don't know what it was. We were on a winning kick. I even gave away one of my prizes, one of them nice purses. I just gave it away because I'd already won everything I wanted. It was awesome. Krisha, do you want to talk about the restorative justice thing that's coming up?
Yeah.
I know I volunteered, but you know more information. You can speak about it better.
Not much, but, and then Chris, if you have a flyer for that, if you want to either email it to me or drop it in the chat, I'll share it out for you, so. You're muted. Is that a yes or a no or a?
It's a yes.
Yeah, I've
I know
got a
it's
flyer. I'll scan it and email it to you.
Okay, sounds good. So several years ago, Heather and I did a training for restorative justice and how to be a circle keeper and do circles of support and acceptance and learn about restorative justice dialogues. So we had a huge 2-day conference last year. And everybody enjoyed that, but they were like, well, we still want to learn more about what actually is restorative justice. So, you know, and how to do a circle and who can actually host circles and things like that. So on June 13th, they're doing a skill building institute in Morgantown at the law school. So you can go and learn how to host a circle, how to just learn more about just the different things about acceptance and healing on both sides of an issue. So volunteers are needed. If you're a volunteer, your registration's waived. You get housing in the dorms, you get a transportation gift gas card, and your meals are paid for too. So sign up for that. And if not, you know, I think they're doing vendor tables and stuff too, if you're interested in doing that side of it. But I'll put the link over there and love to see you there. So, and then Heather, is that the flyer?
yeah, that's the flyer.
Okay, awesome. I'll
Stole
get
it off the Facebook page, Chris.
that works too. So
That's quicker on the draw. Okay. Does anybody else have anything? Does
Heather, I don't
anybody have
see
anything
either
else?
Aaron or Amber on here, so I'm sure Aaron would want us to announce that April 7th, Collegiate Recovery Day at Southern, and there's going to be resource tables, going to be food, there's going to be games, and Brandon will be singing. So, sure, Aaron would want us to mention that.
Yeah. How did neither one of them even told me about it, Barb? What day is it?
Is April 7th.
Okay, what time?
I think he said 10 to 2 or 10 to 3, something like that.
Okay. 10 a.m. College Recovery Day. Or Collegiate Recovery Day. Okay. Thank you, Barb.
You're welcome.
Somebody tells me, keeps me in the loop around here.
I didn't know
He
about it
announced
either.
it at the
Sounds
Lions
good,
Club
though.
the other night. That's how I knew.
Okay.
I also want to say, you know, the women that we help, well, we help parenting individuals. You know, it doesn't have to be just women, but we help them with clothing, food. We work with Hungry Lambs and reverse the cycle when they come into the ER or the emergency department. We work with Christy and Jason. They give us a call and we go help them. And we have got several people into treatment right away, you know, and we also, if they need clothing, shoes, you know, or if they're not in a safe environment, we absolutely, those are the main things that we make sure. First thing is, are you safe? Are you in a safe environment? Do you have food, shelter, clothing? So that's our main first thing that we ask. And I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that there's immediate help we can give them. They don't have to sign up for anything. It's all free and it's voluntary, everything that we do for them. They don't have to, if they do one thing, they don't have to do another. So a lot of them, you know, don't want to do certain things. So we let them choose what they want to do or what they need in their recovery. And then we go from there.
Thank you, Regina. I always think of something else that I should have said while I was saying the things. So thank you for sharing the extra. Anybody else? Burning desires? Things that we need to know? All right, well, I won't pull your teeth and I won't waste your time. So if we don't have anything else, we will adjourn this meeting 17 minutes early. And I look forward to seeing all of you next month at our Reentry Council meeting and our Second Chance State event. So, and if there's anything else in the meantime, you guys know, I think we all dropped our stuff in the chat, but most of us know each other. So anybody needs anything, make sure you reach out and we'll make stuff happen.
And you
I
have.
assume you meet the same time every month.
Yes, the third Thursday of every month at 1 o'clock. We would love to have you back.
Same link.
I'll be back.
And Heather, you have your second chance speaker for next month?
No, not yet.
Okay. I know you guys were all abuzz one day, so. And Amber's we're all talking about it, so.
Yeah, we've had some ideas, but I haven't secured anybody for sure yet. Because that ends up being, what is it? Maybe we could do someone that's not going to make it to the event. We'll have to shoot that around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the week before our event and we always have everybody speak at the event. So yeah, maybe somebody that's not going to make it. That's a good idea, Krisha. Okay, I'll think about that.
Yeah, there's many to celebrate, so you can celebrate several.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.
Some of y'all see at 3 o'clock. Bye.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Gina. You did great.
Thank you.